this is also kind of interesting. Kevin Stefanski led Browns teams, falling behind in the first quarter on the road 18 times in 30 road games over the last 3+ seasons, 60% clip. They've been tied 6 times, and they've had the lead just 6 times. Now, Stefanski is 12-18 on the road in his career. 5 of those wins coming in 2020. Since then, 7-15. And again, the winning on the road is not easy in the NFL. So let's start there. Starting poorly and winning on the road doesn't happen hardly at all.
No, it doesn't. They've been very fortunate this year. They have, just this year alone, take the Steelers game out of the equation. They've given up 2 touchdowns in the first quarter of every road game. 3 of those, Dave, they were down 14-0, and they won 2 of those 4 games, right? So that is extremely fortunate. They were able to rally and come back in those games. Now, the defense has always adjusted well, right? But you can't give up 2 drives or 2 touchdown drives and then adjust anymore, right? Like that's just not sustainable for success for them to be able to have to come back constantly, right? They aren't equipped to do that. They're equipped to be in a game script where it's neutral or they're ahead, right? And they're running the ball, playing time of possession. So kudos to them for getting 2 wins out of those 14-0 holes they put themselves in 4 times this year, right? Or 3 times this year. But either way, that has to stop. Schwartz addressed earlier in the year in one of the press conferences, when the Browns gave up the end of game drive to the Niners, and I think it was the Seahawks in a couple weeks in a row back then. And he was like, yeah, we're going to fix this. We're going to do something different. He was very pointed and addressed it directly. He's got to understand that this can't continue, and you would think he would, address it and approach it differently. They're obviously struggling with the scripted part of the other team's offense, right? Those plays seem to be being very effective against the Browns.